Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, we'll solve one more problem related to statement of profit and loss account. Z company provides following data. Prepare SOPL for the year ending 31st March 2023. So Z company has given the following data. We have to prepare SOPL for the year ending 31st March 2023. So they have given sales, they have given other income, opening stock, closing stock, salaries, purchases, return in bracket they have given debtor. Debit means returns, in bracket they have given debit. Debit means sales returns. Next, provident fund is there, selling charges they have given, depreciation they have given, bad debts they have given, office expenses they have given, income tax rate is at 30%, and equity capital of 10 each. Using this information, we have to prepare a statement of profit and loss account. Now this is a format. So first item what we have to write is revenue from operations. First item will be revenue from operations. Now if you check in the question, we have sales also as well as sales returns also. Sales ಇದೆ, sales returns ಇದೆ. ಎರಡು ಐಟಮ್ ಇಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1. So this is the working note format, particulars column and amount column. In that first working note we will solve, that is revenue from operations. Now they have given sales also as well as sales returns also. So we have to minus the sales returns from sales. So sales amount is 20 lakh rupees and sales returns are 1 lakh rupees. So when we subtract 1 lakh from 20 lakh, we get 19 lakh as answer. And this 19 lakh amount should be written in SOPL. So I will write the same 19 lakh here. Second item will be other income. Second item will be other income. Let us check the question. Anything they have given about the other income? Yes. 5 lakh rupees is been there as other income. So we have 5 lakh rupees. Now add 19 lakh plus 5 lakh. It will be 24 lakhs. Now this 24 lakhs is called as total income. ಈ ಎರಡು ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದರ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 24 lakhs rupees ಬರುತ್ತೆ. This 24 lakh is other, sorry, this 24 lakh rupees is total income. How we got this total income? By adding 19 lakh plus 5 lakh. Next, we have to write all the expenses. So as you all are aware that expenses are being classified as 7 different heads. So expenses, they are classified as 7 different heads. So 7 ರೀತಿಯ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ನ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ರೀತಿಯ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಬರುವಂತಹ 7 ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So first type is cost of materials consumed. So check the question. Anywhere they have given about the cost of material consumed, they have not given any information. When they have not given any information, it is understood that there is no cost of material consumed. So we will be writing it as 0. Second thing is purchase of stock in trade. Purchases of stock in trade. Check the question. Any details they have given about purchases? Yes. So here we have purchases of 2 lakh rupees. So I will write here purchases 2 lakh rupees. Next we have changes in inventory of finished goods, stock in trade and work in progress. So we are having changes in inventory. And how do we calculate changes in inventory? It is based on our opening stock minus closing stock. So let us check the question. We have both opening stock also as well as closing stock also. When we have two items, we have to open a working note. So we will open working note number 2, that is changes in inventory of finished goods, stock in trade and work in progress. So working note number 2, it is for changes in inventory. So the formula is opening stock minus closing stock. Opening stock is 80,000, closing stock is 1 lakh. 80,000 1 lakh will give us the answer of minus 20,000. So we get the answer of minus 20,000. The minus we have to write as it is. If the value comes negative, then we have to also write the negative value only. So minus 20,000. The next expenses are employee benefit expenses. So let us check the question. Okay, we have salaries, we have provident fund. So there are more than one, that is two expenses. When there are two items, we have to open a working note. So working note number 3. So working note number 3, we will be writing employee benefit expenses. So we have two components again here. First one we have salaries. Second one we are having provident fund. Salaries is 70,000. Provident fund is 50,000. If we add both, it becomes 1,20,000. Now this 1,20,000 rupees should be posted in SOPL. 1,20,000. Next item will be finance cost. So finance cost, any interest on debentures, interest on loans, anything is there, we have to check in the question. So there is no expenses like that. So finance cost will be 0. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. Next is depreciation and amortization. So let us check the question. Yes, depreciation is 1 lakh rupees. So this depreciation we will write it in our SOPL. So 1 lakh rupees. Next we have other expenses. Other expenses. So we have selling charges. We have bad debts. Okay, there are more than what do you say, one expenses. So we have many components. So we have to again open a working note because we are having three types of expenses. We have selling charges, we have bad debts, and one more is office expenses. So where there are three components, three items. So we have to open one more working note, that is fourth working note. So fourth working note will be other expenses. So we have three types here again. Selling charges we have, bad debts we have, and office expenses we have. Selling charges is 70,000, bad debts is 80,000, and office expenses are 70,000. When you add all these three, you will get the total of 2,20,000. This 2,20,000 will be written in the office expenses header. So we have written all the expenses. Now we need to add everything. 2 lakh minus 20,000 plus 1,20,000 plus 1 lakh plus 20 plus 2,20,000. When you add, you will get 6,20,000, and this 6,20,000 is our total expenses. 6,20,000 is our total expenses. Our total income is 24 lakhs. Our total expenses is 6,20,000. When you subtract the total expenses from total income, you will get 17 lakhs 80,000, and this is known as profits before exceptional items and tax. How did we get this? It ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು? 24 lakhs total income ಇತ್ತು, ಅದರಿಂದ expenses total expenses 6,20,000 ನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 17 lakh 80,000 rupees ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನಲ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. From this, what we have to remove? We have to remove the exceptional items. In question, they would have mentioned it as exceptional items only. Now we need to check for the exceptional items. So there is nothing mentioned in the question regarding the exceptional items. So when nothing is mentioned, just take it as 0. When nothing is mentioned, you have to take it as 0. Next, after subtracting or adding these exceptional items, you will get profits before tax. Profits before tax. So how did we get profit before tax? It is as simple as fifth component minus sixth component. Fifth component is 17 lakhs 80,000 minus sixth component is 0. So when you subtract, you will get 17 lakh 80,000 answer. Now we need to charge the tax expenses. So in question they have given that income tax is at 30%. When they have told it is at 30%, we need to charge 30% of tax. So 17 lakh 80,000 into 30% when you charge, you will get 5 lakh 34,000. 5 lakh 34,000 rupees ಅಷ್ಟು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ನ ಕಟ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫ್ರಮ್ 17 lakhs 80,000, we have to minus 5 lakh 34,000. Then we will get 12 lakh 46,000. This is known as profits from continuing operations. How did we get this? ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು? 17,80,000 ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಇಂದ 5,34,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ನ ಕಡಿತಗೊಳಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಉಳಿದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹದ್ದು 12,46,000. ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ 12,46,000. Next, profit or loss from discontinued operations. So let us check the question. In question, they have not mentioned anything. So if it is nothing is there, then we consider it to be zero. When there is no profit only, then tax on the discontinued operation will also be zero. Profit illande tax en kattaralva. So net profit also will be zero. So now we have got two things. One is profits from continuing operations, that is 12,46,000. Profits from discontinued operations are zero. Now we need to get the total profit for the period. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ 12,46,000 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಡ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಝೀರೋ. ಅದೆರಡನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ total profits for the period, that is 12,46,000. For this we need to add other comprehensive income. In question they have not given any such other comprehensive income, so consider it as zero. So if we add this other comprehensive income, then we will get total comprehensive income for the period. This is where our PSOPL ends. How did we get this? 12,46,000 is a total profit plus comprehensive income. For this we have to add the comprehensive income, that is zero. When you add, you again get 12,46,000 as answer. From this we have to find out next component, that is EPS. Now first we have to find out the EPS for continued operations. First we will find out for continued operations. So in the questions they have not given number of shares, so directly they have not given what is the number of shares. So we have to find out number of shares. So total share capital they have given. What is the total share capital? Total share capital is 20 lakh. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಶೇರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ನ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಶೇರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಇಸ್ 20 lakh and value of each share they have given, that is rupees 10. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಶೇರಿನ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 10 rupees ಅಂತೆ. ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ we have to divide the total share capital divided by value of each share. So number of equals total share capital. Total share capital is 20 lakh divided by 10 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ number of shares ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Number of shares ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 lakh. 2 lakh is the number of shares. So this is what I have found out here. ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದಿರೋದು 2 lakh. So 20 lakh divided by 10 is equal to 2 lakh rupees. So for continued operations, first continuing operations in the profit ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ? 12,46,000. So 12,46,000 divided by 2 lakh rupees, because number of shares is 2 lakh. When you divide, you will get 6.23 rupees. So there is no EPS for discontinued operations because there is no profit. So I'll just write for your reference here. No EPS as there is no profit from discontinued operations. So discontinued operations in the profit ilde iro karana EPS enu kododilla. Next we need to add these two, 6.23 plus 0 add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ EPS ಅಥವಾ EPS from continued and discontinued operation ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That is nothing but 6.23 rupees. This is how we need to solve the problem. Hope you have understood how to solve the problem. I'll come back with some more problems in my next video.